Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope everyone's breezy. It's your boy, Make It Look Easy, here back again with another video. And today, we are going to be checking out on today's video, the secrets of Sprunki. Now, a lot of you guys showed me a lot of love on my last Sprunki video. You guys absolutely killed it. So I definitely had to check out some more about what's going on with the lore of Sprunki. And I did find a channel that ended up talking about it, so they will be linked down below. But let's see exactly what's going on with Sprunki. And yeah, you know, I didn't really have time to make a video today, so I was like, you know what? Let's do a reaction video. You guys have been telling me more about the lore of Sprunki, so let's see exactly what's going on. And, you know, let's see exactly what Sprunki is really all about, man. Let's get it. Hope you guys are excited. All right, like I said, we're going to be checking out the secrets of Sprunki are revealed. This is by Secret Circus, so I'm super excited for this, man. Let's get right into it. Shout out to Secret Circus. Let's see what's going on here, man. Let's get it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You see, I played Incredible Sprank the other day, and before I knew what was happening, I discovered a whole fandom around these Spranky antics.
That one scared me a lot,
today
though,
we'll look at the characters to understand what lies beneath the surface, what backstories they have, and who killed whom in this strange universe of Sprank. This is the site we'll be using today, Incredible Sprank Wiki. I can't believe I'm exposing myself to all this madness, but it's going to be fun. The first character we're starting with is Bit, an orange boy. So it turns out his name isn't Orange, it's Oren. This guy is basically just a space alien, but he's a DJ. Oren is a DJ with a smug expression on his face, but he still looks pretty cute. We also have lore that Oren and Simon, the yellow guy, aren't related, but are good friends, very cute. It's also confirmed that Oren and Pink are dating. Oh, I don't know what to think about that fact, but for now we'll approve of it. Also, Oren skateboards despite having no legs. I don't know how he does it, but he does. In his horror form, it's suggested that his eyelids were likely ripped off. Blood.
Dang.
Oren is just a DJ chilling, now without eyes. It could be worse, but I like this guy. Louis also likes him, so we can be sure of that. Thanks for your participation. Let's move on. The next character is Reddy. In his normal form, he's just a soft boy.
All right, so this guy right here was actually one of my favorite characters that I like from the Sprunki mod, man. I just love the color red, and he just looks like a cool dude, bro. So let's see what's going on with him.
But in his horror form, his face and eyes seem to be ripped off.
Yeah,
Reddy with his spikes is a reference to a show called Oddbods, to a character named Fuse, and this guy kind of resembles him. Okay, there's a resemblance. Good for you, Reddy. So this character is called Silver, but he's essentially just a symbol on his head. The top of his head is missing because the S, symbol, kept hitting it until it disappeared.
Wow,
that's not great. This guy is known for creating Fanbot and Mr. Fan Computer alongside
These guys are actually pretty
who
cool.
I suppose is a super robot. It's a shame he doesn't have a face now. In the comments, it's mentioned that this is not cool. Fod is just a robot, and in his old version, he's simply a sad robot. He was created by Gold and Silver, and it's also confirmed that Fod is one of the survivors in horror mode, along with Gray, Wendy, Pink, Evo, and Brad. We'll discuss this more because characters start dying, which isn't good, but it's interesting. This character is called Veneria, and she's just a flower.
Alright, this one was
But in her horror form, the vines on her head have rotted, and they no longer bloom, while her eyes have disappeared. It's confirmed that in her horror form, a plant grew inside her, which sounds like a scene from Final Destination. Also, she doesn't have real hair. It's a wig that can photosynthesize. Her hair can grow because it's plant hair, which is pretty cool. So, this character's name isn't Ryded, it's Veneria, and she's just a flower. But in her horror version, you can see that the vines on her head have rotted and no longer bloom. Her eyes literally burst, and they are no more. It's confirmed that in her horror form, a plant grew inside her, which sounds like a scene from Final Destination. She doesn't actually have hair. It's a wig that can photosynthesize. Oh, so her hair can grow because it's plant hair. That's definitely a pretty broken, powerful skill. Veneria never does gardening, which, to be honest, isn't surprising. Her design in the horror version is based on a scene or a character named Nothing from Happy Tree Friends. Kids, if you haven't watched Happy Tree Friends, don't do it. I watched it when...
I've seen this, but I don't know nothing about it. Let me know if
There's no real difference between the regular and horror versions of this character. It's said that he has no signs of damage, and that's always good. This guy just seems a bit tired, I think. It's confirmed that Gray and Wendy are not related. The next guy is Brad, a person with a bucket on his head.
Brad just looks like he's just here to have a good time.
He actually has a spike on top of his head. That's a bit crazy. I can't imagine what one could do with such a spike. In his horror version, part of his head was bitten off by Simon, which is quite interesting. As is the fact that part of his torso is also missing. Still, he maintains a satisfied expression on his face. Oh, this guy is called Garnold, and he and Fod had the same visor. If you remove the visor from the vector, He has a normal face and eyes underneath, which means he's not a robot.
Okay.
But honestly, he's a pretty boring character. Let's move
Dang.
on. This character
Why is he
is
taking
OWAC
strays?
CX. In his horror version, his mouth kind of protrudes outward. It looks disgusting. But in the regular version, he's cute, and I hope nothing bad ever happens to him. Apparently, his design is inspired by the character Nothing from Happy Tree Friends. Oh no, don't remind me. All these flashbacks and sleepless...
Talking about more Happy Tree Friends. Should I check that out, guys? Yo, let me know in the comments. But, yo, so far some of these characters are, like, cool. But, like, having grass for hair? Like, what?
Nights, it's Sky Blue. In his horror version, he's pierced by several metal rods.
This guy's cooked.
4 to be exact.
Sky's cooked.
And it's safe to say he's no longer alive. It's sad, but it's time to pay respect in the chat for Sky Blue. This guy also collects TBR, but why do I need to know that? His horror version is inspired by the character Tuss from Happy Tree Friends.
Dang.
But if you decide to watch it, be careful. It's a sight at your own risk. Next up, we have the character Devil. He's purple. In his normal version, he's just a guy with purple skin and horns. In his horror version, he's the same, but with PTSD, and that's no longer as fun. Oof. It turns out he's not a devil, he's a dragon. It's confirmed that Red and Durple are not related. Durple plays the trumpet, and he has very elastic skin. He's kind of goat-like, but his design raises questions, especially with those horns. It gets a little strange, some kind of hybrid between a dragon and Spyro. The next character is Mr. Tree. In his normal form, he's just a cartoon tree with leaves, but in his horror form, he's a darker version with a gray tint and someone's missing portrait. Some believe that the missing girl in the poster might be one of the...
That's one person right here. I was trying to figure out, like, who is missing, bro? Like, who is this person?
Female characters from the game. Mr. Tree is over 50 years old.
What?
And he's the tallest character in the game, which is no surprise since he's a tree. But that poster... they definitely ruined the appearance of that girl. That's just disrespectful, especially if she was used without consent. Now, Simon, in his normal version, he's just a chill guy. But in his horror version, he's creepy with a giant, terrifying smile and no eyes.
Crazy, bro.
But at least he brushes his teeth. It's confirmed that Simon and Oron are not related, but are good friends. He's the one who bit Burr the Bucket, and for that, he deserves respect. People think he's one of the main characters of the show, and that makes sense. Although, to be honest, he scares me. Pinky, I agree. The scariest, horrifying image in the game.
Pinky, I ain't gonna lie though, had like the best like beat in that mod. Like hands down. Like Pinky, once I added Pinky, bro, it just flowed so perfectly.
I agree. I almost lost my mind. I really lost my head, bro. It's very scary. This is absolutely cursed. You're there eating the bucket's face. Let's move on to the next guy. Tuner is the name of this guy. He's just chilling. The first guy has a brown hat, which is pretty cool, but in the second version, there's a bullet mark on his hat and blood is coming from the wound. So, I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's
gone. He might be one of the survivors in the story since he only has a small injury. Brown could also fit into that category since half of his head is missing. Funbot might also be one of the survivors, although I'm not sure how. He used to have colorful hats, but he threw them away because he fell into depression. Tuner owns a gun. He has a hole in his head. Someone shot Tuner. Who shot Tuner? Think for yourself. Although he's over 18 years old, Mr. Fun Computer still looks and acts like a child. This means he was built in 1977 and operated until 2006. Mr. Fun Computer is the smallest character in the game, not counting his desk as a body. In that case, Mr. Sleep is the smallest. Mr. Sleep is also a son. He must be like Gilmore.
A lot of you guys like Mr. Fun, bro. You guys liked him a lot, that computer, so I might have to check him out in the OG, because I don't think I ended up using him. So if you guys want me to do, like, another Incredibox for Sprunki, let me know. I just want to check out all of them because I think I missed some before and then things got creepy, so you know how it went. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of that. But let's continue.
Boy, but hey, don't do that. So we have some interesting facts about this guy. I didn't like him before, but now I do. Wenda is the name of this white one. Mr. Wenda is a cat. He's resting. She's fine. The cat is fine. In the dark version, we see that Wenda has blood on her face, and she has a very psychotic smile, with her pupils seeming to have seen the end of a tunnel. It's confirmed that Wenda and GR are not related, although we already knew that. It's also confirmed that Wenda wasn't the one who hit BR in the horror version, because it was the yellow guy with M. If you keep her muted for a long time and then unmute, a glitch happens. Well, I have everything on this. Write your guesses in the comments. I will be interested to read, and also do not forget to put lashes and subscribe to the channel.
Hey. Well, all right then. Huge shout out to Secret Circus, man. I learned a lot so far about Sprunki, so I'm super excited to learn more. Apparently, there's like a lot of theories that not everybody really knows the truth to the lore, so I'm super excited to check out more if you guys want me to on the channel below. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, want to see more of Sprunki on the channel, make sure to ninja star that like button and subscribe to join the Easy today, man. Bro, I didn't know Sprunki was this deep. I thought it was just a little mod and it was a rap, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're definitely gonna be checking out more if you guys want to see it on the channel. But let me know. Be sure and kind of give me a follow, so I'm connected to your mission. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Love y'all, man. Peace.